This customer ordered a money cake from us. He wanted to surprise his wife after she had a baby, and the flavors that he chose were strawberry and blueberry. So first I got the layers out of the freezer and put them aside to thaw a little bit as I prepared the money box. So here are the notes in their respective cases. I stuck them together and then I counted and recounted to make sure that I had the exact amount go inside the money box. After that, I rolled them up to make a roll that will go inside the money box. Then I put it aside and started decorating the cake. He was traveling with the cake all the way to Marsabit, so we did fondant. And first things first, I started by trimming the cake layers. In the video of my mom's cake, I saw so many people saying that the cakes were dry, but here is how we work. When working with fondant, we bake the cakes, then we let them sit in the freezer overnight because we find it easier to work on frozen cakes. Then the following morning, we take them out of the freezer and start decorating. Like for example, these ones, I got them out 30 minutes before so that they can thaw a little bit and be easier to trim. Back to the cake, so we had baked 2 cake layers with strawberry flavor and 2 with blueberry flavor. As we are decorating the cakes, the layers thaw totally and they go back to normal, very soft and moist. So no, our cakes are not dry. I decided to trim the sides as well, and as you can see, the flavors are quite visible. You can tell which one is strawberry and which one is blueberry. I was done with the trimming. Now time to fill the cake layers with cream. And because this cake was going a long distance, I decided to do royal icing at the bottom. Then I placed the first cake layer and centered it very well. I filled it with cream. I placed the second cake layer, which was blueberry. I wanted to do them in alternating manner. The third cake layer was strawberry and the fourth cake layer was blueberry. After that, I crumb coated the cake. This was me spreading the cream around the cake using a palette knife. And remember, it was a money cake, so I removed the part where the money box will go in. Then I placed it in. The wife had a baby girl, so we went with pink fondant, and I covered this cake using the paneling method simply because of the money box on top. I placed a small piece of fondant on top, then I smoothed it, cut out the excess. Then on the sides, I rolled in a big piece of fondant, smoothed it as well, and cut out the excess. These are some of the decorations that were going on this cake. I started with the bottom border. They were made out of fondant as well, but this time in hot pink. So I did the bottom border, then I added these little bows on the top part of the cake. After I was done doing them all around, I came in with this customized gold topper that went on top. It said, "Congratulations, my dear wife." I placed it just in front of the money box. Then I decided to do some clusters using pink bubbles and some spheres. I did one on the bottom right of the cake. The spheres that I chose were white, gold, and some pink bubbles. After I was satisfied with the bottom part, I went to the top left of the cake and did another cluster there using the same bubbles and color of spheres as the ones I used on the bottom right of the cake. After doing this arrangement, I was satisfied, and this is how this cake turned out. Very pretty, very elegant and soft. A spin for you guys to see the back of the cake. I boxed it ready for delivery. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.